Okay, now we're going to talk about point of view. Um, I wanted to ask you guys, which point of view do you like when you're reading a story? This is more addressed towards fan fiction and stuff. You'll get all of my fan fiction videos and longer content, but this is my perspective of like point of view. Do you like narrative and the author's point of view, where they're using stuff like Harry said, Dumbledore asked calmly, Dumbledore said calmly type stuff? Or are you liking it from the character's perspective? And I'll give you an example. But it wasn't the triumph of a state championship, but simple clarity. I have and always would love Peyton Sawyer. And that's from Lucas Scott from One Tree Hill. And that's his whole entire thing. And I'll give you a step further. Third person is saying your name. And my name is not obviously Jack, but I'm going to use Jack as an example if that was my name. Jack is going to eat a sandwich. Jack is going to play a video game after this video. Jack's going to do this. Jack's going to do that. That's third person. Now, I believe second is he and she, and first is I. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I could be wrong with the other two. And second is that. For me, I like a story that's narrative in fan fiction. I don't like it from the character's perspective because the story just doesn't flow well. Like, it's like, who's talking when it's the characters when it's from the character's point of view. If it's from the character's point of view, I'm a little confused because it's like, okay, let's say the character is Sean Salvatore. Obviously, Sean Salvatore doesn't exist, and he's talking to Hope Michelson, and Hope Michelson is his girlfriend, and he's using character point of view, or Edward from Twilight. It doesn't make a lot of sense because then it's like, who's talking? Is Bella talking, or is Edward talking? Is Hope talking, or is the Sean character talking? So forth and so on. These are the best examples. That's why I don't really like that perspective in fan fiction. I don't, or just reading in general. When I read stuff, I like perspective from actually the author who's writing it and stuff, and using their names and how they said those words, or using I or he or she type stuff. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on point of view if you read stuff, and if you read fan fiction, let me know where you think your perspective is. Personally, I'm more of the narrative type author perspective. You guys could be different and like third person or the character's perspective. I like narrative. That's my thoughts. I'll see you in the next one.